Hi Pisces, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your energy check for July 2021 for the next few days, next week or so. And I pulled some overall energy for you. Before I start shuffling these, I got the Mount Shasta card for you, Pisces, and compassion. And I feel like the Mount Shasta card is all about talking to your angels and guides right now, getting a lot of spiritual cleansing, spiritual healing, a lot of light downloads, but really working on your energetic grid, your matrix. I feel like you are working on it. I feel like it's being reworked. I feel like your guides are working with you. I feel like they're on it actually. And if you're feeling exhausted, or if you have been feeling really exhausted, I feel like that's part of it. You are integrating and recalibrating light downloads, and I still feel like they're going to go on for a couple of days here. I also feel like this compassion is so much about self compassion, giving compassion to others. That's just who you are and what you do. But this compassion card, nurture, giving, love, and life, this is about really, really sending that compassion inward, being very compassionate with yourself. I just saw this thing the other day that said something about being very compassionate with all the different versions of yourself up to now. And that feels like that wants to be said right now. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light. So I don't want to talk to anybody else. And we're going to do a tree of life spread, but we're going to get a lot of clarification on that too. And I do want to put 3 down for the situation up here before we even get there. 10 of Cups did jump out earlier for you, and I just noted it and put it back in. It's the very first card out. The Sun reversed and the 9 of Pentacles. So this situation is talking about having it all, not being able to receive it, and then building it back up yourself so that you can understand your worth, what you deserve, and that's intrinsic and you can do it yourself. It doesn't have to come from somebody else. This does look like there was some kind of long-term commitment that was unable to get off the ground, kind of, or there was some havingness that wasn't there, maybe on both parts, but this havingness kept you, brought you into a place where you were in your own energy, basically single, or at least putting you in a place where you are relying on yourself and you're trusting yourself, knowing yourself, all of that. All right, let's see what's going on here. Pisces. There we go. And here's the Emperor, the very first card out for the tree. I said the tree of life, I think, but I meant the wise old tree spread. This Emperor, I'm even hearing, feels like he knows your business. Feels like he knows you, Pisces. But I don't know if he does. Let's see. Wow, Pisces. The big picture here is talking about one big empty Ace of Cups. And I feel like that's what this is, this sun up here. The big picture is talking about disappointment, sadness. Somebody really did not accept a cup of love, in a major way. Wow. Okay. All right, Pisces. Your energy is showing up here as the High Priestess reversed. And your angels and guides are talking about speaking your truth, not holding it in any longer, not keeping other people's secrets, and also you hearing secrets. Here's the Page of Swords reversed. Your higher self is talking about lies that possibly you've endured, and it almost looks like you've already gotten the answers to your questions. But it also looks like sorry, Pisces, I had to fix my speaker there. It was messed up, so I want to just step back in here and do some clarifying. And this deck's lighting up. I feel like, Pisces, there's information here, lies that you've already kind of figured out somehow. And you're also going to get another opportunity to hear about those. Here's this Three of Wands and Judgment at the heart of the situation. And judgment, it's like making a judgment call of some kind. This can also be some kind of reconciliation. But with the reconciliation, there's making a judgment call about what the future is going to look like. And happening now and into the near future, we've got the Two of Cups and it's reversed. So I feel like you're making the judgment call and you are like, this is a no-go. In the past, we have the Three of Cups reversed. So this is the ending of something. In the present, we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. This is recouping anything that you've lost, recouping any resources that you were drained. And here's the Four of Wands, the 1111 card. It's like somebody feels lost without you, and you're making a judgment call about what that means to you now. You've got the Emperor here, someone who was acting as the Emperor or someone that you put on a pedestal. And then in your trajectory, you have the King of Pentacles. So the solid, safe, secure type king. This is also the married king. The Emperor is married. Or they both enjoy the longevity of committed relationships. I want to know more about this Queen of Wands because she's in the release. I feel like in this case, there's something about somebody maybe wants to tell you that they've released somebody in their life. Maybe this person that they were married to. And this Two of Pentacles in the resistance, Two of Pentacles reverse. There's resistance to not juggling anymore. And I feel like that resistance, that's your resistance, Pisces. I feel like it's more like resistance to believing that that's true for some reason. Let's take a look at this. Before we do that, the Five of Wands reversed is your advice. And I kind of feel like whatever you do, there's just really no need to argue about anything. There's just no need to like argue. Like this can be easy and effortless. Okay, let's take a look at all this. First, I want to look at this Ten of Cups, the Sun reversed, and you basically finding your truth, finding your path, being resourceful and relying on yourself. But this Ten of Cups, and this is definitely, I feel like someone promised you some things, Pisces. Even gave you the key to their heart, key to their house. And here's a card that can represent you. Very watery. Here's the moon, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But here's also the Eight of Cups. I feel like I'm even hearing someone threw you away. They emotionally withdrew, and that's what it felt like. I'm going to look at this Ace of Cups, Pisces. This Ace of Cups reversed in the big picture. Like, this is not just love lost, this is just disappointment. What it looks like too is this happened because someone else was chosen. There's something else that started. Someone wasn't being kind, and they also weren't being honest. Look at this Two of Cups reversed. I feel like when you're making this judgment call, Pisces, the reason why this is a no-go is because you're still in your healing process. It's almost like if you fall into or let yourself move into that space, you won't do the healing that you need to do. This wants to come out too. Somebody's gonna put, this is kind of a doozy. Somebody like lays it on thick. That's what I want to say. I want to look at this Three of Wands for the future and judgment. Judgment can be reconciliation. And this is like planning for the future. This has been manifested. I feel like somebody is manifesting this reconciliation. Yeah, somebody is manifesting this. And I feel like it's this Emperor energy. And I don't feel like that's you, Pisces. It's someone else. And they feel lucky. They feel like there's some kind of being in flow here. I want to know more about this Queen of Wands. Who is this? What's going on there? The Crossroads. I feel like someone was given an ultimatum of some kind, but there was an end that happened here. And I don't feel like this queen is very happy. I feel like this is this other person, this third party. I want to take a look at this Page of Swords here, these lies that you uncovered. I also feel like these have to do with what you're going to be told, or somebody thinks they're telling you shocking news. I'm hearing shocking news, but I still feel like you already know what it is. Here's the Bear. Somebody's telling you something about, okay, a couple of different things. First of all, they could be telling you something about finances. And second, I feel like they're telling you what they want you to know. I don't feel like they're telling you the whole story. Why do I even feel like that? Let me see. Nope, it's this one. Okay. They're telling you what they want you to know. Yeah, they're trying to be emotionally manipulative and they're trying to get you to like cater to their heartbreak or upset or whatever it is. So they're not telling you the big picture, they're only telling you part of it. But what about the stuff that you already know? There's something that you know that's been going on for a really long time that they're not going to bring up. But I feel like it's a state of being, it's a mental state of being. It's patterns that have happened for a long time. I feel like it's a long time. I mean, maybe it's an illness of some kind or mental illness or some kind of some kind of disorder almost it seems like, but they're also patterns. Yeah, patterns from childhood that they don't talk about, but you already know about them. Okay, let's take a look at this emperor here. Yeah, this emperor is talking about time and space, like a long journey, a long trip, time and space in between you. And this Five of Wands, again, it's like be prepared for this person not to fight for you. They want you to understand where they're coming from, but it's like they want you to fight for them after they tell you how they have been emotionally upset. They're not fighting for you. They want you to fight for them. They might come to you, but ultimately they talk about their emotional upset and want you to heal them. And this resistance, this Two of Pentacles reversed, it's like you not believing this person when they say whatever it was is over. That's in the past, that ended, that's over, and I'm no longer juggling, whatever. Um, I don't feel like you believe them. Yeah. You're like, I know this person's still there because I can feel it. And if it's not this person, it's somebody else. Dang. All right, let's look at the past, present, future, and clarify that. This Three of Cups reversed. This, the talk of the ending of the third party, or this is this part where you left. The Crested Bear, somebody's really regretful about this, whether they say it or not. Somebody's really regretful about making that choice, making that decision. It might have been your decision. It might have been a coerced decision, but somebody is disappointed that they did that, mostly because it ended up affecting them negatively, not like how they thought it would. Okay, the Five of Pentacles reversed. Once someone was cut off, they no longer got this. They no longer got your love. They no longer got your resources. They no longer got your energy. I feel like somebody's coming back for more. They also want a physical relationship with you. They don't like that ended. And this King of Pentacles kind of means business. The Tower in the Lenormand is different than the Tower in Tarot, but this is about someone talking about their finances and talking about how they're more solid, stable, secure. I even hear investments, but not even necessarily. I mean, they could be talking about financial investments, but I feel like they're talking about relationship investments, investing in relationships. I want to know what this person wants to say to you. How are they going to come forward? Because it looks like that's the situation. Someone comes forward, you have an opportunity to make a decision in love here. Someone tries to romance you, but ultimately I feel like they talk about themselves. I don't think they're too worried about you. I think they're worried about not having your energy. It doesn't feel like they're worried about what you've been doing all this time. Pisces. Okay. How is this person coming forward toward you? What are they coming with? What are they saying here? Oh, you're my twin flame. You're my empress. You're the most beautiful woman in the universe. I'm choosing you. You are my in love queen. I'm in love with you. I'm still in love with you. Wow, Pisces. And I think that you might see through it. Yeah. And go back into your own space. Go back into hiding almost. Ooh. So interesting. I think that was the Queen of Wands. Yep. No, it's the King of Wands. Oh, wow. This person is, I want to say, kind of sex driven. This person is laying it on pretty thick here with the romance. They might even, like, they're all about the energy, or the energy they had with you anyway. And they want it back. And that might be all they want. I feel like they're being really manipulative, Pisces. And I don't really feel like they're willing to put any effort into anything. I feel like that's what happened before. And I feel like you're going to be able to see that without having to go through a whole lot. You're going to be able to see it pretty quickly. You're going to be able to totally see what brought you to that in the first place. All of that upset. This part, yeah, somebody's coming in to offer. I don't believe they're coming to offer an apology. They're like coming in with the truth more than the apology. But they're coming in romantically with something they think that you will want to know. I feel like it's a hardship on their part to get sympathy from you. Yeah. I feel like they're saying that they know that you are their person and they know that you know that. They certainly think they're going to be victorious. You are going to get some information. I feel like this High Priestess reversed though already knows it. I don't think you're going to be surprised about it. I think you figured it out for the most part. know though, hearing them say things from their own mouth can be really healing. There's no need to, I mean, I don't even feel like you really want to argue, Pisces. I keep wanting to say there's no need to argue, but this advice, this Five of Wands reversed, it's like just easily and effortlessly letting this flow, letting this happen, no conflict, you know? And um, this person who's coming toward you might be acting that way. What are they expecting you to be like exactly? Non-communicative and almost kind of like acting like you don't care. I feel like they expect you to act like they acted. They're expecting you to respond to them saying they're no longer or they're not with anyone. They expect you to respond to them unplugging from your energy, not being there, not being in relationship with you, being cold. They're expecting you to act the way they acted. They're also expecting you to cry, I think, be emotional, and that's what they want. Then they know that they gotcha. I don't think that they're expecting you to have gone through a lot of healthy self-reflection, though. Pisces, I'm going to say something, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I feel like this person thinks that they can manipulate you. I feel like this person thinks that they're a lot smarter than you. They felt that in the past, and I feel like they feel that now. However, things ended with you, I feel like that shocked them. It would have been a lot easier for them if whatever happened in a different way. I feel like they had a real challenge moving forward and moving on. Yeah, they could have like really started to work a lot or tried to work a lot, but this is them having to work hard to move forward or move on. They were stuck in their head about this. Whether they thought about this or did this, made motion to communicate, message you somehow. But what were they expecting? I feel like they're expecting you to come with sharp words. They're not, they made, they thought about the future, but they didn't make any action toward the future. And their expectations had to do with you being pretty heartless, but direct. I even want to say direct in response. I feel like this person wanted you to be different so that they could move on. They feel like you're like them. Like if you drop your guard, they'll have one on you or something. But You're not like them, Pisces. They're running out of patience. And here's the Emperor again. Somebody wants to be in control and in charge. Someone wants to control you, Pisces. But you are your own queen. Not gender specific, mind you, but you are your own person. You trust yourself. You know what you're about, and you know what they're about, and you know what you've gone through. You know what kind of healing you've had to do. Yeah, Pisces, I think that you're already on your own path. You're already choosing another journey, choosing a different one, recognizing you're not on the same page, and focusing your resources elsewhere on this new path of yours. This is also like no longer indulging in the fantasy or no longer indulging in the magic of whatever this was with that person. And here we have again the Ace of Cups reversed. I feel like this person ruined something. That something is that they ruined it. They self-sabotaged. Not just self-sabotage, they sabotaged the whole thing. I feel like they thought there was going to be a reconciliation. They weren't ready to be committed, and they thought they could just reconcile some other point. They thought you would not be standing in your truth, like you couldn't be emotionally satisfied without them. It's kind of interesting because I feel like they go back and forth. Like sometimes they have a big ego and they're like not worried about it at all. And then sometimes it's really heavy on them, the burden of this cross to bear, this ending with you. Pisces, I want to look at the Angel Crystal Oracle here and see what your angels and guides want to tell you about advice for the next couple of days. Diamond, value your self-worth. I think there's a lot of that here. Sapphire, easy does it. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. I really feel like that's what this is too. This Five of Wands reversed, easy, effortless, go with the flow. And I want to pick one of these. Spirit animal. For Pisces. Here we go. You got two, Pisces. Turkey spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. And seahorse spirit. Watch and wait. Pisces, I just had a dream about a seahorse a few days ago. So it's just so interesting that the seahorse spirit is coming out. But it was about being on a small expedition ship, and the captain of the ship had everybody come out and look at what looked like a whale, but it wasn't really a whale. It was a big giant seahorse, and it bumped the ship and it almost toppled over, but it didn't. Seahorse spirit, watch and wait. I also want to say that seahorses are symbols of twin flame energy as well. And twin flame energy can be really difficult, really hard. It can almost knock your ship over, turn it over. So watch and wait. Give with gratitude and grace. feel like this is all about raising your own frequency. And when you are making decisions, make decisions based on where you are in your frequency. If somebody has to, if somebody's meeting you where you are, that's one thing. But if they're not meeting you where you are, you really do not have to pull them up. You don't have to use your energy to pull them up. That's what it feels like. They need to fight for you. They need to do the work themselves. It's not your job to do their work. Okay, Pisces, that's what I have for you for now. Please like and subscribe. Tell me how this resonated with you. Tell me what's going on with you. And I'll be back in a couple of days and I'll do a love reading for the end of the month. Okay. All right, Pisces. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.